angels, welcome back to another video. My name is Amira and I teach women how to use their femininity and queen consciousness to level up in their lives. In today's video, I want to discuss with you 10 things feminine and elegant ladies never do. So if you are making any of these mistakes, ladies, I made some of these mistakes as well. Some of them I'm working on still. But if you make these mistakes, don't beat yourself up. We are all here to learn and it is a journey. So let's get into the first mistake. The first mistake feminine and elegant ladies never do is wear too much makeup. Now, I know we love makeup. I love makeup as well. I've recently, in recent years, just began wearing makeup. So for me, it's all about learning and experimenting. However, I have learned that using less is more. And makeup should be used more so to enhance your natural features. It shouldn't be used to hide what you actually look like. Okay, so use makeup as much and as often as you want, but try to use it in a way that brings out your natural features instead of hiding what you actually look like. Also, less makeup should be applied instead of more. Don't make the mistake of using way too much eye makeup, way too bold of lips, way too much concealer. Okay, not so much concealer, but bronzer and highlighter. It just looks too much and too heavy, and you don't want to be looking like that every single day. Okay, so less is more. Please remember that. The next step I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies do not smoke in public. Now, this one I had to mention because I've been seeing it so much and so often over the last few days. I see the ladies walking in the streets and smoking, standing outside of shopping centers and smoking, sitting in their cars while they are driving and smoking. I've seen people smoke while holding their kids, their babies in their arm and smoking in this hand. Ladies, it's not feminine, it's not elegant, it's not healthy, it's not good for your body, it's not good for your skin. Smoking ages you, it gives you wrinkles, it makes your teeth yellow, it makes you stink, it makes your fingertips turn yellow. It's just, it's so bad on so many levels. It gives you cancer. Okay, let's love ourselves enough to want to be healthy, and let's love ourselves enough to want to present the best of who we can be. Okay, so do not smoke in public, and if you are a smoker, please do it in the privacy of your own home, because it's just such a masculine thing to see somebody smoking in public. And if you want to be a feminine and elegant lady, you are not going to be smoking in public. Okay, so please keep that in mind. The next step I have for you is, yes, feminine and elegant ladies do not wear chipped nail polish. Now, I know sometimes it happens. We are going out and we find ourselves chipping our nail polish, and it just looks horrible. However, I try to keep the nail polish bottle in my handbag whenever I go out, so that if I have any mishaps, I can touch it up on the spot and I don't look like I'm wearing chipped nail polish and like I don't care about my appearance. So you guys try that as well. The next tip I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies do not gossip. Okay, gossiping and speaking negatively of other people says more about you than it does about them. When you are confident in yourself and when you know who you are and you love who you are, you will find that there is no need to speak negatively of anyone else. If you have nothing positive to say, don't say anything at all. There's no reason for you to bring down somebody else. If anything, it just brings you down to a lower level and it makes you look petty. It makes you look low class. And that is not something that you want. You should avoid that. So no gossiping, no speaking badly of others, and no making others look bad in the eyes of others either. Okay? The next tip, elegant and feminine ladies They do not use profanity and bad language. Now, I've seen this a lot as well, where you see ladies or women and they are talking, having a conversation, but every second word is a swear word, profanity, bad language, slang words. It's like, I don't actually have words for this, so I'm not going to speak too much on this point. I'm just going to say, feminine and elegant ladies do not use profanity and bad language. They speak properly, decently, with dignity, okay? I'm sure you can see that this triggers me a lot, but all I'm saying is be mindful, okay? Be mindful of others, respect yourself enough, and respect the person you are speaking to enough to use decent, proper language when you are having a conversation, okay? The next step I have for you: feminine and elegant ladies know how to accept a compliment. So when somebody says to you, wow, you look nice today, just say thank you. If somebody compliments you on anything, on what you are wearing, how you are looking, whatever it is, just say thank you. There's no need for you to elaborate with, oh, I feel so fat in this, oh, I'm having a bad hair day, whatever it is. Just say thank you and move on, okay? There is nothing worse than cutting somebody off when they are trying to give you a compliment by slapping them in the face and saying, thank you, but blah, 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 blah. Just say thank you, accept the compliment, and move on. The next tip I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies do not wear clothes that do not fit. Now, clothes that fit are very important. Wearing too big or too small clothes, I don't need to tell you this because you yourself will see it in others and in yourself that it is unflattering. Wearing clothes that don't fit you is unflattering. Wearing clothes that don't fit your body shape is unflattering. And another thing is shoes. Wearing shoes that are too big or too small is unflattering. Too small shoes can cause a lot of problems. It can cause corns in your feet. It can cause ingrown toenails. It can cause a lot of painful ailments around your feet, okay? And wearing too big shoes, it just looks terrible. It looks terrible. So please be mindful when you are shopping to pick clothes and shoes that fit you properly. And if you find clothes that you really, really like or that you want to wear, but it doesn't fit you as well, get it tailored to fit you. That way it will look much better on you. You will feel much better and you won't be making the common mistake of wearing clothes that don't fit you well. The next tip I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies do not talk too much. They talk less and listen more. Now, I say this often in a lot of my videos because for me, this is very important. And I have also been doing this mistake in my life where I share too much, I talk too much, and I share a lot with other people. And I've stopped that. In recent years, I have stopped that completely. I don't talk about my private affairs, my private business to nobody. When people ask me about it, I simply don't respond and I don't give them any answers to questions they want to know about me and about my life. It is simply nobody's business what goes on in my life and what goes on behind the scenes. I choose what I want to share with people as they prove that they are worthy of knowing who I am and what I'm all about. Also, I'm very private. My family also, they don't know a lot about me. They think they do, but I don't share a lot about myself to anybody, and you guys should do the same. Main things that you should never discuss with people, it doesn't matter who it is your finances. Keep your finances to yourself. Nobody needs to know how much money you're making, how much money you've saved, how much money you have in the bank. Nobody needs to know. It is your private business and you should keep it that way. Another thing is your personal in terms of dating or seeing anyone. If you are in a relationship, keep that private. It's nobody's business if you are seeing someone, if you are dating someone, if you are in a relationship with anyone. It's nobody's business. Unless you are ready to bring them around to your family, you want them to meet them, you want them to get involved, then it's a different story. But when people start asking you questions about, oh, are you single? When are you getting married? This, blah, blah, blah. That's nobody's business and you should keep it private, okay? The next step I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies always say thank you. It doesn't matter how small a favor is that someone does for you or what somebody does for you. Always say thank you. If someone holds the door open for you, say thank you. If somebody offers you something, say thank you. If somebody does something nice for you, say thank you. Okay, saying thank you goes a long way and it's polite and it's decent. It's the proper thing to do. Always say thank you with a smile. Say thank you. The next tip I have for you is feminine and elegant ladies do not inconvenience other people. Now, this is important because In today's society, everybody is busy. I am busy, you are busy, everybody is busy, and time is important. Just like you don't want somebody to waste your time, do not waste somebody else's time, okay? So when I say that, if somebody invites you somewhere, you know, the proper thing to do is to let them know if you're going to be late or if you cannot make it. Likewise, if somebody sends you an invitation, always RSVP as soon as possible. If somebody offers to give you a ride somewhere, be on time. You know, these are small things you can do that makes it easier for somebody else. Also, the main thing we want to do is not inconvenience other people. So always take their feelings and time into consideration when you are making decisions and when you are making plans. And that is all I have for you. So let's recap really quick. The 10 things feminine and elegant ladies never do, in no particular order. So, feminine and elegant ladies do not wear too much makeup. They do not wear chipped nail polish. They do not smoke cigarettes in public. They do not use profanity and bad language. They do not inconvenience other people. They do not gossip. They do not wear clothes and shoes that don't fit. They say thank you and they do not talk too much. So there are the 10 tips for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Also, click the bell so that you can be notified when I upload my videos. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.